Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of a brand new series. This is a Nuzlocke Let's Play, a Pokémon HeartGold version. So, for those of you who don't know what a Nuzlocke is, it's basically a set of user-defined rules that make the game a bit harder, because Pokemon games usually tend to be pretty easy. So these rules typically are something along the lines of, if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead and you gotta release it, or just put it in the box forever. And you can usually only catch the first Pokemon you encounter in each area. And this is to give you, I guess, more challenging team building process. Because usually you just take the strongest Pokemon that you can catch, put them on a team, and then just sweep the whole game. So by catching only the first Pokemon, sometimes you'll end up with something that you normally wouldn't use, which is like, I guess, the appeal to it. So I've done a couple Nuzlockes before. I've never recorded one, so this is my first one on my channel. Yeah, but let's just start. So I chose Pokemon HeartGold because, for some nostalgic reasons, it's my, it was the first Pokemon game I ever owned. I played the Game Boy ones before, but, HeartGold was the first one that I owned. So, it's pretty nostalgic for me to be able to play it again. And I also really like it for Nuzlockes in particular because, as I mentioned, you can only get one Pokemon on each route, and this game has several routes right at the beginning of the game, so you can start with up to like 4 Pokemon before like the first major trainer fights, which I think is a good idea. Alright, we're about to create our character. I'm going to pick the boy. And our name is going to be Connix. Another thing to note is that I am playing on an emulator, so in the actual Pokemon games, some Pokemon require like trades to evolve, and of course on an emulator you can't trade with another DS because it's not a DS. So the emulator has a setting where you can change the evolution method for certain Pokemon. So for example, something like Haunter, which evolves into Gengar to trade, is now going to evolve into Gengar at level 37. Also, there's ones like Politoed, which evolves while holding a King's Rock. You trade while holding a King's Rock. In this, it's just going to level it up while it's holding a King's Rock. Additionally, I have some extra rules that are, I guess, not universal for Nuzlockes. So, one of those is the Dupes Clause. So, that means if I encounter the same Pokemon on multiple routes, I can only catch it once. It's just to give some more variety in the Pokemon I'm given. Additionally, this is an important one. By default, the battle style is set to shift, which means whenever you knock out an opponent's Pokemon, you get the opportunity to switch in a new one of your own. And that makes the game really easy because you can just send in a Pokemon that counters what they're about to send in. So by setting it to set, you have to, it makes fights more difficult because you don't get a free switch every time you knock out a Pokemon. You have to actually think about positioning, and you have to think about having good Pokemon all around rather than just glass cannons that can sweep through teams. I'm also going to set the sound to mono because that's useful if you're listening with one earbud, because otherwise you'd only be able to hear half of the game sound, one in each ear. I'm also going to set the frame. This is just for aesthetics. Let's go with that one. Okay. I don't have the running shoes yet, so it's going to be a little bit slow for a while. And it's a Meryl. That's another thing that I like about these games is that the Pokemon follow you, which I think is really cool. It's just cool to have your Pokemon out in the overworld. They didn't do this in any other games up until Let's Go, and then the new Sword and Shield DLC you can do it too. But this game is has probably the best implementation of it. Let's see. Alright. Time to get the starter. The starter is usually going to be one of the most important Pokemon on your team. So some people like to randomize the starter based on what their trainer ID is, or just like a random number generator. I'm going to choose because I'm using harder than average rules for the Nuzlocke, because a lot of people don't do set mode. So, and I'm also, another important thing to note is that I'm not going to be using healing items or X items in battle. So that makes the game a lot more difficult. So to compensate for that, I'm going to actually just choose what starter. Cyndaquil is probably the best starter to choose, because you're going to be forced to fight a lot of grass types, a bunch of Bellsprouts early in the game, so having a fire type is very nice to have. Also, water types, water's the most common type, so you're going to get another water type at some point, and grass is pretty common in the early game, so I think Cyndaquil is going to be the best choice. And another rule of the Nuzlocke is that you usually have to nickname all the Pokemon you get. So I'm going to actually be doing a nickname theme, and I'm going to be naming them after anime characters, because I'm a filthy weeb. So I'm going to name the Cyndaquil. Whoops. Mustang, after Roy Mustang from Fullmetal Alchemist. I feel like it's a fitting name, because they both use fire attacks. Alright, so now the game is beginning. I'm not going to have Pokeballs, so I'm not going to be able to catch any Pokemon for a little while. So, oh, I gotta talk to a billion NPCs. Okay, got some potions. Won't be able to use this in battle, but I can use them outside of battle to heal up. So that's going to be useful. Oh, hang on. Before we progress any further... Oh, never mind, I gotta watch a cutscene again. Alright. I'm going to check my Cyndaquil's nature. Let's see. Sassy. So that's less speed, more special defense. Not the worst nature, not a great nature by any means, but it's better than a physical, like an adamant nature. Cyndaquil is also the first Pokemon I chose in my very first playthrough of this game, so it's pretty nostalgic to use him again. Just seeing him fall around behind me. I do remember how. You're gonna tell me anyway. Yep. Even though I remember, you're still gonna tell me anyway. Oh, fuck. I talked to her again. Okay. Alright. Oh my god. Let me go. Let me free. Okay. So, if we look at the Cyndaquil, Cyndaquil was obtained in New Barktown. So that means this is Route 29, which means that I get a new encounter here. Unfortunately, I don't have Pokeballs yet, so none of these encounters are going to be valid encounters until I actually have Pokeballs. Some people like to make it so that the Nuzlocke rules don't start until you get Pokeballs. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say any encounters before that point don't count. Like if my Cyndaquil dies here, it's dead and I'm going to restart. But these encounters don't count, so I'm actually going to get some XP off of them. Oh, first crit. Oh, and I'm first miss. That's funny. All right. I want to try to hit level 6 before the first rival fight. Oh, well, there's 3 steps to another battle. This one's tankier than the last. Oh, because I got a crit on the last one, that's right. Probably need to fight one more. Got him. Alright. Yeah, one more. I think I'm going to be forced into healing. What do you have to say, dude? It's just teaching you how to save. Alright, this Sentret should get us up to level 6. Oh, it's a Pidgey. I don't think Pidgey will be able to kill us. Oh my god, he crit us. It's okay, as long as we don't miss, I think we'll get it. Alright, just don't miss, don't miss. So that's gonna do 1 damage. Okay, so we can take another one. And we are level 6 now. And we got smoke screen. Nice. Let's hop down. And now we're gonna have to watch another cutscene. Yay! Hello, old man. He's so fast, but the cutscene is so slow. This is the sea, as you can see. Ha ha ha, funny joke. And that's your house. Alright, got the running shoes. That should speed up the game by a decent amount. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to toggle this on. So now we're running. We're going to heal up our Cynical so that we have some more HP for the next couple battles. And then we got to go to Mr. Pokemon's house. And he's back. Whoops, that was I'm playing on the Switch Pro controller, and that was a bit of an issue with that. It just went woo. We gotta go into this man's house. Alright, so now this man gives us the Apricorn box. We can start collecting Apricorns for to make Pokeballs, but I mean the Pokeballs are, some of them are good, some of them are not. But they're Pokeballs, they're free Pokeballs once we get to that point in the game. So I'm gonna collect them. I wonder if we can hit level 7. Caterpie. One other rule set that I'm going to be using is that I'm not going to overlevel my Pokemon above the level of the next like major boss fight, which would be typically the gym leaders, but it could also be the Elite Four. So I think the level limit that for Falconer's Pidgeotto is level 14. So I'm let me double check that actually. Let's oh my, that's interesting. I can't it's level 13. Okay, I'm glad I looked that up, because that means I cannot evolve my Cynical before the gym, so I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Alright, Antidote. And Mr. Pokemon's house is just over this way. Through here, through this grass, and another wild Pokemon. So Cyndaquil evolves at level 14, level limit's 13, so we cannot evolve Cyndaquil before the gym. That means we might be able to get a Geodude though. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I accidentally sped up the game, and I have to avoid that button. So we cannot evolve Cyndaquil. As I was about to say, we could probably get a Geodude before the gym, so that's what I'm going to try to do, and that should help us out. And can we make it there? Oh, no, we can't. One more encounter. And it's Pidgey. And this Pidgey... we're already level 7, we're just going to run for the Pidgey. And let's grab this apricorn. And a cutscene. Oh. There we go. A mystery egg? What? What could be inside? And my rare Pokemon. And we got our Pokedex. And with that, well, I was about to say the tutorials are over, but there's still like 2 major cutscenes left. Have to go to the Elm Lab, and then we have to have our catching tutorial. And after that, the run, the Nuzlocke. Oh my gosh, I'll be able to catch my first Pokemon. Oh, I can't avoid this grass. Come on, no encounters, no Pokemon. And nope, almost made it through, not quite. I think we can jump down here. Yep, that'll save us some time. Typically, they design the routes so that you can get back without going through grass. But to get there, you need to go through grass. Am I healed? Yes, okay. Now here's the first trainer fight of the game. Oh, I haven't even thought about what I want to name my rival. I haven't given that any thought. Let's hope this is... Ooh. Ew. Should we? No, I think we're just gonna tackle him. I think you need to do two Leers to make it worthwhile, and he just did 2 Leers, so as long as we don't get crit, I think we'll be okay. Ooh, that doesn't look like it's guaranteed that we're gonna kill him. Oh, he's doing no damage. Got him, okay. Ooh, I was scared when I was a 4-hit KO with Tackle. Cool, we're level 8. We should be getting Ember soon, I think. Don't know what level that is. Hop down. How do I think I can go around like this. Down, up, across. Boom, did it. And we're inside. Let me actually have the mouse over here on the run button in case I need to untoggle it. I like how they just suspect that you were the one that committed the crime, even though it's like Elm doesn't even stand up to defend you at all. So what do I want to name this boy? I think there's only really one name. Oh, how does it go? It's La. Is that how it is? Llama? Llama, as DJ would say. That will be his name. Oh my god, what happened? Are we okay? Is everything okay? I hope as soon as I leave this room, it will, go back to normal. Got a Pokédex. Oh, please go to normal. I don't want to have to reset this run just because of the visual glitch. What is happening? Oh, please go to normal. Whew. I was so scared it was not going to go back to normal. Hello. Yes, I would like you to do that because you will buy me some items that I can use. Oh, no, I didn't want to talk to you again. No, it's not about the money. Okay, now, the final cutscene of the early game is right here. Except, this cutscene takes a lot longer to do if you play as the male character because of this interaction that happens right here. This is... like, why did they do this? Only if you play as the male character. And now we get to watch her catch a Pokemon. Wow. Riveting footage. Doesn't she have like an absurd amount of Pokeballs, like 20? Yeah, and she only gives me 5. What a greedy little bitch. And just like that. Give me the balls. Alright, our first encounter is now. Alright, let's see what we get. It's a Pidgey. A female Pidgey. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Alright. Alright. Time to nickname our Pidgey. Wait, hang on. I think I can actually do it with the mouse. I think the mouse functions like the touchscreen. It usually hides in tall grass because it dislikes fighting. It protects itself by kicking up sand. Oh yeah, I can just click. Let me look up something real quick. Okay. I'm going to name the Pidgey Poppy after the character from the anime Monster Musume, which I have never watched, but I've seen clips of on YouTube. And I just know that's a bird character. So, this right up here is an important one because we can catch Geodude, but I want to maximize my chance of getting Geodude on that route. So I'm going to get the other encounters first, and then I can use Dupes Clause to rule out, I think, Pidgey, Rattata, and maybe Spearow. So I want to try to get the other encounters before. Also, I'm not going to train up Pidgey just yet. I'm going to wait. Well, there's a lot of Pidgeys on this route. I was trying to get the Apricorn. I kind of wanted to get that. An Apricorn. Let's go to this route up here. So Route 30. We have our encounters for Route 29, 30, and New Barktown. Caterpie, and it's a female Caterpie. Alright, gotta think of some nicknames. I have a nickname if it would be male, but it's female, so I don't know what to call it. Well, we don't get a Caterpie. It's dead. Maybe I should have led with the Pidgey. Well, I guess I don't have to think of a Caterpie nickname now. That kind of sucked. That I didn't mean to do that. That was a controller glitch. I'm debating on whether or not to lead with Pidgey. Oh my god, so many encounters. Maybe I should train him up, but at the same time, I would... Now I'll train him up later. Or maybe I should train him up, because I can't use items in battle, so Cyndaquil might take a beating. Let's just see, because I think we're about to get Ember in like one level. That does not one shot, and the next one shouldn't kill. Easy, okay. Nope, we'll crit that one. This Cyndaquil's got 3 crits so far. Okay, that's a lot of XP. I'm down 7 HP. I think I should be okay to have Pidgey out first in this next fight. I don't think I need to use a potion. This could be bad. Maybe I should have healed first. I just really want to get this encounter up there and then come back. But this might be a little risky. I think I'm going to heal after this fight regardless. Okay, it's a level 2 Pidgey. Okay, yeah, it's just 1 damage, not that big of a deal. And is this one shot? Not quite, okay. Got him. Oh, only 10 experience because it's level 2. Oh, that did a bit more. Alright, 1 more tackle, and that'll be it. Okay. Mustang is now level 9. Do we get Ember? Not yet. Okay. Where's the trainer at? There's one right here. Is she a trainer? Oh, I don't know. I think she is. Oh, she's not a trainer. She tells you. This guy's a bug catcher. He shouldn't have anything too threatening to my Cyndaquil. And then there's a new route above us, so we can hopefully get something useful up there. We accidentally killed our Caterpie encounter. This Caterpie should not threaten. I did that again. I'll try to avoid pressing that button. That's my, press down on the control stick on the controller, and it does that on the, pulls up the keyboard. So, I'll have to avoid pressing that down. This is like negligible XP. And if they're all the Pokemon are 2-shots, I wish I had Ember. If you just 1-shot them if I had Ember. Alright, I think this is the route right here. Do I want to use a potion on Pidgey? Because Pidgey might be the one that I need to use to damage. Yeah, I'm going to heal up Pidgey. It was a bit of a waste, but I don't want to accidentally get a critical and knock out the Pokemon, so I'm going to use Pidgey to weaken it. And it's another Pidgey. That is... My Pidgey's level 2, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm going to actually use this Pidgey for some EXP. It's still 2-shots, even wild Pokemon. Luckily they only do like 1 to 2 damage to me. Alright, and another Pidgey. So I guess I can use this time to talk about some of my other rules. I'm not going to be allowed to use legendaries in battle. I mean, it would be very hard to get a legendary as your first encounter in an area anyway. But technically you could do it if you got lucky with the legendary beasts. Or actually Suicune is a static encounter. So you could theoretically get Suicune. But like the legendary birds in Kanto, they don't appear till after you have all the gym badges. So I'm not going to worry about them. Another thing is that I'm going to be playing with a shiny clause. Some people play with one, some people don't. I'm going to be allowed to catch the shiny no matter what, but I'm only going to be able to use it if it doesn't... Well, basically Dupes Clause overrides Shiny Clause. So right now if I were to find a Pidgey, like a shiny Pidgey, I wouldn't be able to use it because I already have this Pidgey. But if I were to find a shiny, like a Spearow, I'd be able to use that instead because I don't have a Spearow. So a shiny is just basically an extra encounter. But I'm not allowed to, like, I guess, hunt for shinies. Like, I can't just run around in the grass until I find a shiny. Like, if I need an extra Pokemon, I can't just look for a shiny. They have to appear, like, naturally while either playing through the game or leveling up. Alright, and got it. Alright, so we got the Caterpie. It's a higher level than the last one, but I still don't have a nickname, so I'm gonna have to think of that. I will be right back. Okay, I have a nickname. It's not a good nickname by any means. It's a very it's a stretch, but I'm gonna call it Mayuri because it evolves into a butterfly, and the butterfly effect is something that happens in time travel anime such as Steins Gate. So that's what I'm going with. I literally could not think of another anime character that relates to butterflies in any way. The only other one I could think of was Poof from Hunter x Hunter, but he is a male, and that was a female Caterpie, so that does not work. Alright, healing up. Got 3 Pokemon now. The episode's getting a little bit long, so I'm going to do the last 2 encounters, and then I'm going to... I'll stop the episode, and I'll probably level them up to maybe level 10 or so between episodes, because nobody actually wants to watch grinding, I don't think. I will record the grinding, just in case something eventful happens, but something eventful being either a shiny or someone dies. So one of those I would like to happen, one of them I would not like to happen. So, here's our encounter for this route. I'm hoping for a Geodude. That's what I want. Nice. Okay. Now I have to catch the Geodude. Please don't kill. I figure not very effective tackle. Yeah, not even close to killing. And he's defense curling. I don't think he has rock throw. I think he just has tackle at this level, so that'll be good. Yeah. We gotta be careful not to crit him. I want to get him at least into the yellow. Oh, we're probably low on Pokeballs. We have 3 left, I think. I'll do one more tackle. A crit will kill. Okay, I'm not tackling anymore. At this point, a crit will kill this Geodude. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I've got 3 Pokeballs. After this, I'm going to buy some more, because we have one more encounter before the end of the episode. Okay. So the reason I wanted a Geodude on this route was so that I can go to the cave and be pretty much guaranteed to get a Zubat. And once I get... Oh, first, before I explain that, I need to think of a Geodude nickname, so give me just a moment. Alright, I thought of a name. I know my friend Jeremy's going to be very happy with this name. Angelo. The Rock. Alright, so I need to buy some more balls. What was I going to explain? Oh yeah, so because of Dupes Clause, the fact that I got Geodude there means that I'm going to be pretty much guaranteed to get a Zubat in the cave. Because the 2 Pokemon that appear in the cave, well there's actually 3, so the Pokemon that appear in the cave are Geodude, most commonly, and then Zubat is a bit rarer, I think. I think it's like 65 and then 34%. Oh, will that happen again? If I go into the Pokemon Center, will it fix? Yes, okay. So whenever that happens, I just have to go into a building to fix it. So, it's like, I think it's 65 for Geodude, 34 for Zubat, and there's a 1% chance to get Dunsparce, which I really don't want. I want either Geodude or Zubat. And the fact that if I can get Zubat out of the way now, that means that in the caves later on... What is happening? In the caves later on, I have a higher chance to get something like Onix, or even Slowpoke later on. Are we good? I don't know if it's good or not. This is also my first time ever really playing with an emulator, so I really don't know what's causing that, and what I can do to fix it. Yeah. I'm going to maybe look into that between episodes, see if there's anything I can do to fix that. The only I could think of is maybe it's trying to load too much at once. Also, I think if you walk... I was about to say if you walk through the grass, encounters are less likely, but that got shut down pretty quick. I need to start thinking of a name for a Zubat, because we're pretty much guaranteed to get a Zubat. Oh my god, I really don't want a Dunsparce. Alright, let's try walking through the grass again. I don't know. I remember hearing that as a kid. If you walk through the grass instead of run, it's going to be a lot less likely to encounter wild Pokemon. So I always walk through the grass, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. Okay. So, hang on, let me double check something. Is this a new route? No. Okay, so there's no new encounter there. This is a new encounter, though. in the dark. There's Dunsparce right there on the screen. I don't particularly want one of those. I want a Zubat. Please be Zubat. Yes, okay. A female Zubat. And I just realized that I am leading with Cyndaquil. So I'm going to swap to Angelo. Luckily, Leech Life will do next to nothing to all of my Pokemon. It's a very bad move. In the new gen, it's pretty strong. They buffed it a lot, but here it's 20 base power physical bug type move. And he's going to be stealing my HP, so it's going to be hard to weaken him. He's doing 2 damage to me. Yeah, so he gets 1 HP back, and I'm probably doing maybe 3 or 4 HP with my tackles. So, we're playing the long game. So crit will do 4 damage, so I'm safe from a crit right now. I can do 1 more tackle, and then I'm going to switch to Pidgey. Honestly, I think I'm just going to throw a ball right here, because I'm still safe from a crit. Nice, okay. Time to think of a Zubat nickname. Let's see what the Dex has to say. Him give me a hint. While flying, it emits ultrasonic waves from its mouth to check surroundings. Alright, I'm gonna think of a nickname. Okay, I thought of a name. I was influenced by the Dex entry that says it's constantly emitting supersonic waves from its mouth. So I'm going to be naming it Uzaki, the character that constantly emits loud, high-pitched, annoying-ass noises from her mouth, constantly. So, with that, I'm going to end the episode, but before we do that, let us take a look at our Pokemon. We have the sassy Cyndaquil, Mustang. We have a bashful Pidgey, which is, bashful is just neutral, nothing changed. Keen Eye. Hasty, so that's what, less defense, more speed? Yep. Shield Dust, I think it always becomes Compound as, I'm not sure. Lonely Geodude, so that's less defense, more attack. That's not the worst, but it's not great either. I like more attack, less defense is not quite as good. Sturdy is pretty bad in this game, or in this gen. It doesn't really get good till Gen 5. And then Inner Focus, Quirky, so that's neutral. That's fine. And with that, that's the end of the episode, so see you guys in the next one. Take care, like and subscribe if you haven't.